You're live now.
Well, we faked out. We went live like 10 minutes ago. I've been live for the last 30 minutes.
20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago. I don't know.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I got in trouble.
Yeah, give me both of your phones.
You can have my
actually.
No, I put mine on Do Not Disturb.
I put it on Do
Doesn't
Not
matter.
Disturb.
No disturb. I just put it on there right now.
Have one more gummy bear. Sorry, guys.
This
We're
is-
early, so I
yeah,
have one
this
more
is
gummy bear. Oh,
really
they're not
good.
purple.
Oh, she wanted purple. So I have to go to purple ones. But the other day she asked me, we opened up some gummy bears and he said, when's the last time you had a clear
White
gummy
gummy
a
bear?
white gummy bear? I'm like, probably never. Because she
4
takes them all.
years. 4 years.
In the
That's how
4
long
years
I've
that I've
worked for
known you,
so
I've never
4
had a
years.
yellow or a white gummy bear.
Oh, you get the yellow ones too?
Yeah, you can't tell the difference. But you get the yellow, the gold ones,
They're all delicious.
No,
I
gold.
won't eat the purple
the
ones.
gold and white ones. You get all the gold and white ones.
But the only purple gummy bears are these ones.
It's funny today because
This is this brand.
Albanese, we're off center today a little bit, but it's because in a minute I'm going to leave the live event and you're just going to be on the live event by yourself.
It'll be the Tiffany event.
Yeah. Live with Tiffany.
Live with Tiffany.
So I went to a hockey game last night.
And they won
The Knights finally won 6-3. It was a great game.
with a 30-minute ice delay.
I've never seen this happen before.
Yeah.
I've been playing hockey since I was a child. I've been going to hockey games. And at like right before the third period, they showed the ice. They were doing like a stunt out there. Somebody was like trying to shoot a puck into the net. And you could see
I'm pretty sure that's what
like the
happens.
camera
at games.
like kind of went past the ice. And I glanced and I'm like, oh, that looks weird. It's like still really wet. An area like the size of an automobile just turned into water.
Chunk.
You know, just water. So then they were out there for 20 or 30 minutes
Makes it a little
spraying
hard
it with
to-
stuff and trying to fix it.
Well, the
got it.
funny thing is, you sent us a video, and you guys were like, "You're like, we've been on a delay because a chunk of ice melted." But the video literally shows a guy, and
With a fire extinguisher.
It looks like a
With
blow.
CO2.
It looks like a blowtorch. So I was like, I think I figured out why the ice melted.
You
You
know
that
those-
dude has a blowtorch.
You know when kids, when little soccer players, when adult professional soccer players, they get hurt and it's like, ah, my leg. And then a guy runs out and sprays their shin with some spray.
And they just jump up.
And then they're like, oh yeah, some cold spray. I think I watched them, this is not a joke, use 50 cans of cold spray last
Is
night.
that what that was?
Yeah,
the
all the little
CO2?
cans. You're like, well, these guys are shaking these little cans and just spraying them on the ice, trying to cool it down.
I really hope that happens when I go in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's right.
'Cause I-
You're going to a hockey game soon.
Don't worry.
I'll be at the same one.
Don't worry. The Knights won't win because they never win when I'm there.
Well, stop saying that. The Knights
No.
win. Go Knights,
They-
go.
Go Knights, go!
Go
But
Knights, go. Knights
just
are gonna win.
win once. This will be my 5th game. Win one time.
You've been to 4.
I've
they've
been to
lost
4,
all
and they've
4.
lost all 4, going back to last year.
Yikes.
And they just fired their coach.
Maybe you shouldn't go to our games anymore.
I know. It was weird though. When I went last time,
Yeah.
Utah won,
And you kind of like.
and I was like, "Oh, that's really."
You're kind of going for them.
I'm from Utah.
Kind of partial to it.
Oh man.
You were okay.
Yeah.
So we have some big stuff coming up. Are we going to do a live event before we go to Mexico?
We are set to do a live event on the 17th, which is right before.
Right before.
So we're doing right before.
Otherwise, we won't do it for like a month.
Yeah, that's wild.
So it's on my calendar.
All right. Well, we should
Maybe
check
we'll do
mine.
a live with Tiffany.
Huh.
Again.
We have the 3-on-6 annual retreat is in Cancun.
Is it a retreat or a summit? What's
Summit.
the difference?
I don't know.
A retreat sounds like something you go and you all just like hang out and have fun.
You're right. That does sound like that.
A summit
A
is
summit.
like they're gonna teach us something.
You'll become educated.
I mean, we're going a couple days early
Yeah.
just to
3 days
relax
early to
and
hang
have
out.
fun, 'cause it'll be my
It's a
birthday.
birthday, so we get to go hang out for your birthday in Mexico for 3 days.
33. Wow. 33.
How
Isn't
was
that
my
crazy?
co-host of my show 33 years
Okay,
old?
you've seen those Instagram videos and TikToks, and they're like, well,
Oh,
but I'm-
just me
I'm
working with
45.
somebody's mom.
No, and they're like, we're sitting there, and she goes, and she's like, and I'm 45, and she goes, damn. Sorry. That's how I feel every time we like start talking. Like, yeah, so this movie when I was growing up, and I'm like, I wasn't around for
I
that.
think the ones that are funny are the ones that are like just me and somebody's mom hanging out at the office today.
Or like, what year were you born? And it says 2000s, and it's like it's 2003, and it's like 5, and then it's like, what year were you born? It's like 19, and it immediately puts them on like a dinosaur or like back in the pyramids, and I'm like, you know what? It's fine. We can be born in the 1900s.
Hey Bailey, I have to have you do me a favor.
Yeah.
Will you walk out in the hallway and make the air conditioner
Turn off.
the number up? Because I'm sitting,
cold?
I'm already freezing.
I
This
actually
happened to us
don't
a couple
have.
times ago.
I don't have
And you're
double
wearing,
sleeves on.
you're
Today.
gonna be freezing then.
Yeah.
Just make it like 2 degrees warmer. And then in a minute I'll complain because it'll be too hot and we'll
Yeah.
make it cold.
I actually forgot we were seeing my mom when we were doing. So I was like, oh yeah, this is great. So I just like threw my jacket on and I'm driving here and I'm like, I'm gonna get cold. Because we
Yeah,
have
that's
to
true.
take a tooth out.
Yeah, we got to do some dentistry today. We don't usually work Fridays, but we're gonna do some work today.
Only for my mother.
She's special. VIP.
She's on her way. She'll be here soon.
VIP. So we have 2 minutes to go. We're still kind of early. We're just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
You might want to plug the computer in.
Oh.
It's down to not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Put some power on.
Go Power Rangers.
We're not dressing up. You guys, Tiffany wants to dress up on our Cancun vacation.
Just when we get off the plane.
No. I've seen those
I've let
things
him
where they
choose
wear the
the
t-shirts.
Lorax.
I'm not
I
dressing
let
up
him
as a
choose
Lorax.
t-shirts.
I said
I
I'd
let him
agree
choose Power Rangers.
T-shirts within a certain.
Because there's 4 of us. We could be Power Rangers. We could be.
I even said I'd wear a wig. I am not putting on a freaking Lorax.
But you'll take a wig off.
Yes, that's the point.
No, that's
I
not
don't
fun.
want to wear anything. Can we just wear? I mean, I want to wear something. Can we just wear clothing? Can we just wear normal?
Not wearing
clothing?
clothes the whole time we're in Cancun.
I don't know.
No, I think we should dress up. I almost
I know
ordered
you think we
t-shirts
should.
with your face
You
on.
know what we should do? I wonder if we could do a poll on our live events.
Yes.
Is there a way to like have someone come and say, should Dr.
we
Emett and
dress
Tiffany
up
dress up on the 3-on-6
to travel
retreat to
Cancun?
travel?
Yeah.
So
Not while we're there, just to travel there and home.
on the flight there.
Yeah. We don't have to do it at home.
Daisy replied to y'all.
Oh crap.
I vote for the Lorax outfit.
No, it doesn't. No, if you are going on the trip, you don't have a vote,
And you both need
and people can't vote for. Lorax is not an option. It's t-shirts or wigs or nothing.
Power Rangers.
Not like naked nothing, but like
Power
just
Rangers.
not a
Lorax.
stop. It's not gonna happen.
Or t-shirts with Dr.
Hey, look at that. It's 12
12
o'clock. 12 o'clock Pacific time on April 3rd, 2026. I like to say what day it is so people know this is actually live.
We should hold it like a newspaper. Do people
To
still
prove
get newspapers? When was the last time you held a newspaper?
I don't remember.
Grandma's.
Like grandma.
I know, I was when I had silly putty and I was like making
Yeah, it's
the
been a long time. I don't know.
Garfield.
Okay, so it's our live event.
It is our live event.
And we are doing some fun stuff today because we're doing like a live demonstration.
We are All Out Dental.
Sorry.
Yeah, give us
We-
an intro.
Hi. I'm Dr. Emett from All Out Dental in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is,
I'm Tiffany from All Out Dental in Las Vegas, Nevada.
so we are a 3-on-6 office. And what does that mean, Tiffany?
That means we only do the 3-on-6 procedure at our office.
Can I come to your office and get a filling? Can I come to your office and get my teeth bleached? Can I come to your office and have a toothache?
I mean,
Can
yeah.
I get a
you
root
can-
canal?
Hold on. You can come if you have a toothache.
Oh, we do have a lot of toothaches, huh?
'Cause
Can I get a root canal here? I've never done a root canal since dental school.
we have the K files. They're
I have
in.
nothing else.
No. But the funny thing is, remember we pulled them out of one of the bins from dental school,
Oh yeah,
and we laughed. We were like, "Ah, just put them over there."
we can't do that
No.
stuff. So all we do at our office is just 3-on-6.
Yes.
We eat, breathe, sleep, focus on 3-on-6 exclusively.
Yes.
And we actually came up with a fun number the other day. I wanted to know, I had a patient ask me, how many cases have you done? And I was like, oh, we've been solely focused on this for 2 years, and leave it to Tiffany who tracks everything. She's like, we have now helped 150 patients
Mhm.
with their 3-on-6 smile.
That was our Wednesday. Our Wednesday was our 150th arch.
That's crazy.
And I was like, oh. And then what was even crazier is Daisy went back and found the text message from when Amelia first texted her, because they used to work together. And then
Oh, are you talking about when Daisy
yeah,
started
and then
working?
Amelia was
with
working
me?
for you and needed a Daisy to come work for you. And it was on my birthday, 2021. You guys didn't even know me yet.
No.
But that's when the whole company, like the little birth idea of the little company.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
then I showed up like a year later.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
But
Craziness.
we're talking about 3-on-6.
Sorry, I just got really excited with that. Daisy Valentine's are really sweet.
So we do these live events every other week, pretty much.
Mhm.
And one of the most important parts of this live event is it's live. So if you have a question, We have people that are joining us, and we'll make sure to talk to you guys up there on Instagram. But we have people joining us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Not TikTok, just told not TikTok.
Instagram,
Instagram,
Facebook,
Facebook, and YouTube.
Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
So if you are watching on any one of those platforms, you can ask your question live. We have Bailey with us. She's kind of moderating and watching the questions as they come in. She's compiling them for us. So we will answer your questions. So if you have a question about the procedure, recovery, I was actually talking to a patient about the recovery today earlier, not my patient. I'll talk about that in a minute.
I was like, really?
Anything that you want to know about 3-on-6, full mouth reconstruction, dental implants, we're here for you.
Yep.
Okay, so now that we've introduced ourselves,
I love that we have 7 viewers on whichever one this is.
whatever
Facebook,
that
I
was
think.
showing.
But someone laughed. There's a little laughy emoji in the left-hand
We are
corner.
hilarious.
We are so
You're
funny.
They're so.
It's 'cause we're
I'm
so
really
fun.
hoping it was laughing at the idea of our power rate drought.
If you want to follow us, they made us this little sign now that
Which
we
you
can hold
do,
up.
by the way. You want to follow
You
us.
wanna
because
follow
we're
us.
hilarious.
We post like 3 videos a day, and we post some funny stuff. I get home sometimes and watch the videos that were posted on our account
Yeah.
for us, and I'm like, haha,
We're so funny.
that was fun. Yeah, we're pretty good time. Okay, so today's topic. What is today's topic?
We're going to talk about scanning.
And there's another big word right there. I want to say the other.
Grammetry and photogrammetry. But people don't know what that is.
What is scanning? What does that mean?
Scanning before your surgery, scanning during your
Scanning
surgery.
what?
Your teeth,
Okay.
your implants.
Oh, do you have an impression tray?
What?
I wanted to show everybody an impression tray.
Do we have
Bailey, we go
impression trays
get
at
we
our
go look in the
office?
bottom drawer in that like cabinet thing right here,
Oh, there are some.
and just see if
in
there's an
room
impression
2.
tray in there.
I was like, we don't have impression trays.
So today's topic is all about scans and photogrammetry,
Yes,
and why this is significant in full mouth reconstruction.
specifically 3-on-6.
Yeah, and why is it critical to the 3-on-6, and how do we incorporate this technology to accomplish what I think is the most important differentiation of this surgery is the patients keep their gums. But in order to keep their gums, we have to deliver the bridge and suture the
temporary
gums,
teeth.
the temporary teeth,
Mhm.
and suture your gums around that bridge. So I have colleagues that do full mouth reconstruction. They do all on X. They can never even have met the patient. They get to the office. The patient's never even been to the office before.
That's usually what happens.
And it
Or they were
happens.
there for their consultation with the treatment coordinator.
Yeah.
Never met the doctor.
And they can literally take the teeth out, shave all the bone down, hack the bone away,
Throw in some implants.
put some implants in. It's not guided. It's not pre-planned. Then they suture it shut, and they send you home. And you go home for some places I've heard do like come back that night.
Yeah,
but
come
usually
back
it's-
that night or come back the next morning.
Usually you come back the next morning and get your teeth, right? Being without teeth overnight, is that big a deal? No, I don't think it's that big a deal. I think a lot of people love that they wake up with their teeth, but with 3-on-6, it really matters because your teeth, we contour your gums around your teeth.
Yeah.
That's what makes them look like they grew there, unless you keep your gums. It's because we planned that from the very beginning. I might go look for an
I'll go
impression
look.
tray. Never mind, she's
I'll
going
be
for an
back.
impression tray. Oh, while you're going to look, I'm going to look for this question. So I wish I was closer to you all. I do have a consultation in Illinois with Dr. Shore end of this month, though. Tiffany Stevens, that's amazing, right? So I tell patients all the time, go to the nearest provider. If you have to travel anyway, come see me in Las Vegas. We're a good time. But if you don't have to travel, go to your nearest provider.
I remember we don't have them.
We don't have any? Never
No,
mind.
because it was the question of why do we have these if we don't have impression material? And
So it's
because
got rid of our-
it's a surgery center. Yeah, I know right now Amelia's watching and she's like, you guys, I threw them away.
We don't even
You guys, I
have
threw 'em away.
impression trays. Okay, we'll get to that.
Goodness.
So this patient has an appointment with Dr. Shore next month.
Oh, awesome.
Or end of this month, something. And that's cool. We have patients all the time that everything goes perfect,
Mhm.
right through. Consultation, surgery, 24-hour post-op, 4-month post-op, finals, everything's perfect. But occasionally,
Mhm.
that's not what happens. You can have it can be required to come in for other appointments. Maybe they're not a big deal, but they might be, or maybe you've probably heard that implants can fail, but if you have an implant failure. So if you don't have to travel for all of those appointments,
Kind of nice.
it's kind of nice. And we've known Dr. Shore for many years. You're in great hands. So you're gonna be great over there, Tiffany. Her name's Tiffany too.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm like, no, I'm Tiffany too. Ask my mom.
Yeah, Tiffany too. Okay, so if you think about dentistry, and if anybody has had a crown or a bridge made in their mouth,
Or a retainer.
Yeah,
or-
even a night guard.
I was gonna say,
sometimes.
the first time I ever had an impression, it was for a retainer.
Yeah.
It was
Then
awful.
the dentist or the assistant would
You're not the dentist, it's the assistant.
they'd fill up that little impression tray, which we don't even have in my facility, with that goopy stuff. They put it in your mouth, you bite into it.
You gag,
It
you want
feels like it's running down your throat. It's all over the place. You should have seen us in dental school doing these for the first time.
Oh, I can't.
I had impression material in the guy's eyebrows. I don't know how I got it in his eyebrows, but it's all over my gloves. It's all over his eyebrows. It's all over our faces. It's terrible. And that's how it used to be done. In fact, there's still some offices that do
actual
impressions.
alginate impression. Hey, Bailey, we go got me a scan tip.
And that's okay. But in full mouth reconstruction and what we do, we use technology now. So we don't even have impression material. I wanted to show everybody an impression tray, just barely. We don't even have one in our office. And so what we have now is technology that completely replaces impressions.
Yeah.
And we do it.
Done instead.
Yeah, and it's what's the right word for it?
More accurate.
It's accurate to within microns, instead of just like putting some impression goop in your mouth and then you take that, pour that full of stone, then pulling the stone out of it and having
Pray
a
you don't
model.
have bubbles in the stone.
Yeah.
That was my biggest problem. I always had bubbles.
That was my first job in dental technology.
Was
At
it
my
really?
dad's
At your
lab.
dad's lab? You had to pour the stone?
I was a model
I
technician.
was not good at that.
I was really good.
I couldn't, because you have to keep it on the vibrator to get all the
bubbles out.
bubbles out. And I would lose attention span
Yeah, you
with
probably
it.
would.
And I was just like, I'm done. I don't care.
So
If it has bubbles, it has bubbles. Thanks, babe.
we get patients that come in all the time for their consultation, and we're like, "Oh, I'm going to get my, we need to take impressions and take scans and stuff," and they all expect a regular dental impression.
Yes.
And then when we start the process, I mean, we did a consultation today in 25 minutes. No, sorry.
Smile design.
Smile design
Yeah,
session
smile
in
design
25
in
minutes.
25 minutes.
It is so fast. It's so easy because it's
If we had
all.
any other impressions, I would still be mixing in 25 minutes. Like, it's not right. Start over again.
Because it's all digital. And so when a patient is during their, they've come in for their smile design session, why do we take scans that day?
We're going to take a scan of your teeth. We're going to send the scan and your three-dimensional x-ray, your CBCT, to the lab so that Dr. Emett can sit down and pre-plan your implants. But the lab will take the scan and the three-dimensional x-ray and overlap them. So now,
Merge them together.
yeah, merge them all together. So now you've got your soft tissue, your hard tissue, everything wherever it's, and they are now overlapped. So that Dr. Emett can sit down and plan all the implants.
Right.
And the teeth and the actual bridges.
Yeah.
So
Dr. Locke said, "Is that doctor a model?"
yes, I am.
Dr.
This
What's up, Dr. Locke?
He's
Don't make
so
me
excited.
blush.
He's so excited to see you in a couple weeks.
Don't make me blush.
Dr. Locke, should we dress up as a Lorax?
No.
Power Rangers or T-shirts with Dr. Emmett's face on them?
No, that was not an option.
Oh, I'm
either.
adding it. Or T-shirts with Dr. Locke's face on them.
I'd wear a t-shirt with Dr. Locke.
Yeah,
So
you would.
I'd do that right now.
He said, "How can I get my facial hair looking like his?"
Well,
Just let
It's
it.
pretty
Just let
fancy.
it flow.
all right, we've digressed. Okay, so you have scans that you take
He
at
does that.
at the appointment.
Yes.
And then we send that to the lab. Now we can start to design your teeth. It's called cross down. So we put your teeth in the ideal place, and now we plan where we want the implants to go. That's one of the ways that we keep the 3-on-6 to just the size of your natural teeth.
Yeah.
Right? We don't have all that big fake gum tissue. It's not a big thick
bulky
prosthetic, because we've planned where the implants go. Then the lab makes us the guide. We're in the middle of surgery, but we're going to get scanned again in surgery. You're asleep for this part, but why do we have to scan again in surgery?
For the exact same reason. We're going to take two different types of scans this time. We're going to take the same soft tissue scan that we took before,
Yep.
but now you've got your implants and your abutments. Yes, Power Rangers and Dr. Emmett's red.
Stay focused.
Yes. I'm just buying us all Power Ranger coffee. Okay, so 2 scans during surgery. Your implants are now in, and there is going to be these cute little markers we're going to put on your implants. I'll show you what.
Okay, so we put the implants in already.
Yep.
And now we're going to, do we put anything on top of the implant?
The abutment.
Okay, so the abutment is on the implant.
Yep.
And now what do we put on top of the abutment?
One of these cute little micron mapper scan bodies. Show you. Number 6. Isn't it cute? It looks like a dominoes piece.
Yeah, like domino, like a little dice.
Instagram.
They're all different. So there's a series of like, hey, read that.
Daisy. Oh,
That's incredible.
leave it up to Daisy
Thank
to know
you.
where all the stuff is.
Okay, remember earlier I said,
Impression tray.
you guys have probably seen these. That's an impression tray.
It makes my tummy.
I have not used one of these for 5 years.
I used one for, yeah.
There's an impression tray that we would typically use in dentistry. We'd mix up goop in this little bowl, and then we'd put that in your mouth and let it set up. So this technology is replacing all of this,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
We don't even use this stuff. Okay.
So we've got the little dominoes piece down on all your implants. Now we're going to take the same soft tissue scan, and it's going to capture the implants and where your tissue is and all that
Right.
good stuff. But we're also going to take another type of scan called a micron mapper, and that's going to tell the computer where
What's the fancy word
implants
for
are.
micron mapper first?
Photogrammetry. Photogrammetry. It's going to tell the computer where the implant is and at what angulation it is. So when we get done with the micron mapper scan, what we love to see is this perfect arch.
Yeah.
And we're like, yep, that's great. We'll send that off to the lab, and our designer for the day will take the micron mapper scan,
Yes.
the soft tissue scan, and overlay them. They will also bring in your preoperative CT scan, your 3-dimensional
Yes.
scan. And now all 3 of
And the
those are
tooth
layered,
design.
and the tooth design,
Layer
and
that on
all
top.
that layered. Once they get figured out, like where the teeth need to be, all of that good stuff, they actually call on the laptop.
Yeah.
The laptop will show you. They call, and Dr. Emett takes a few minutes to actually stop and focus on like that specific arch. And okay, fix this. Okay, I want this. Change this.
Change a little shape, change design a little bit.
Lower this down. Yeah.
But they're designing it in I
Real time.
keep saying Salt Lake City. It's not. It's in
American.
Fork, Utah.
Yeah.
By Salt Lake, if you don't know where that is. So the designers are lifetime designing the case, and then they send that file
Send the STL file to
to my
computer.
office in Las Vegas.
Yep.
We load it into our printer, and we're printing your teeth. And that's how you're waking up with teeth in your mouth and your gum tissue contoured to those teeth.
Yes.
So we get so many questions about that,
Yeah.
that today we are doing a live demonstration
Yes.
on what that looks like. Now I'm going to be totally transparent with you. I can't even turn the computer on. I can't take a scan. I can't take a micron mapper scan. In fact, when it's happening, what do I have to do?
He's not allowed in the room. He's
I'm
bad luck.
I'm
for
bad luck
scans.
on these scans. I don't know what happens as
On
soon.
Wednesday's surgery, this last Wednesday, one of the micron
wasn't-
scan bodies would not read, and the camera was right on
And
it.
I never stay in the room, but I was standing there talking to the CRNA.
second he walked out of the room, it lit up
and
green.
Everything's fine.
I was like, ta-da! I'm like, yep.
So out of full disclosure,
He's not allowed in the
I'm going to be out of the picture a little bit, and we're going to turn the camera over to have Tiffany just show.
This is now the Tiffany show.
Yeah, it's now the Tiffany show. Keep your guns with Tiffany. So this is just going to be a live demonstration on a model. We don't have a sedated patient. That'd be weird.
I don't really want to have a patient with their gums. and all
Yeah,
that.
we don't want to do that. So we're going to just show exactly what this process looks like. And we're actually going to do the scan and the photogrammetry with micron mapper. And we're going to talk through that process. So I'll talk in the background maybe, or I won't leave. I'll stay in here.
You can say it.
But yeah.
Okay,
We're gonna
so I'm
Okay, so you're gonna turn it over
We're
there
gonna
now?
rotate just a little bit, so now you can see. So this computer, this cart, has the laptop on it that has all the programs, obviously. But this is also where the designer calls and goes over everything. So you can see like our cute little speakers down here and all that good stuff. The speakers are also very important because here in a second, it's going to make a sound. And it's very important that everyone hears the
It's very
sound
important that when you hear the sound and you hear me
that you
clap,
clap.
you also clap. Because in our
I
office,
only work for applause.
when we get a successful scan multiple times a week and definitely during surgery, everyone claps.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a cue so you'll know when it's time to clap so you don't feel left out.
Yes. So the scan body, I already showed you. I'm going to show you guys one of these little screws if I can. They're
It'll be
super,
really
super
hard.
tiny, really, really hard to see. I had a patient ask me the other day if I've ever lost one of these screws. No, I have
Hold
never
that up
lost one of
behind
these
it.
screws. Okay, so see that at the very, very tip? That is the screw. Isn't it cute? I don't know which way to go. There we
You're
go.
doing good. It's just that
it
little
cute?
teeny top part is that screw.
Instagram, see it?
Mhm.
Okay, little
Um,
teeny tiny screw. These ones are pink. That's important because that means they don't have the same strength as the screws that we use for your bridge. So we don't, like these aren't going to be what's holding in your bridge. So we're going to take that and it goes down through the little scan body.
Wait,
This is
put that up closer here.
This is
so
way
they can see what that
easier.
is.
This is way easier with gloves on.
Not on a patient.
Funny enough.
Where'd that,
where'd
where'd that thing go? Here you go.
Thanks. All right. So now that's your piece, right?
So there's the screw,
The screw is
in
through
the scan body.
Yep.
and the scan body now is going, the screw will engage through the scan body
Yes.
onto the
Onto the abutment.
abutment.
So those are little abutments. This is actually the model that comes from Micron, so that you can set up your scanner. It just so happens to have 6.
Which is ideal for
Not
us.
exactly in the right location, so that's okay.
Doesn't matter.
So all it does is it just drops on, and it just screws down, just finger tight. So I put these on because finger tight for me is a little bit different than finger tight for Dr. Emett.
I mean, I could be gentle, but the important part of why am I not?
No, it's fine. They can see.
It's fine. They can
Okay.
Did I
see.
see it
That's
fine?
it.
Okay. Another thing here is just the reality. I got like mitts for hands,
I do not.
and they're really hard to get all the way back where they're supposed to. Sometimes the patient's mouth, and it's easier for Tiffany to get her nimble fingers back there and put these little scan bodies on.
All right, so now we're gonna put these on. I have an idea.
I'll hold this.
You hold that.
That'll make me useful.
Yeah, good job.
Okay.
Normally I have a whole surgical tray, so I might need.
I'm gonna do this different here.
Dump them out in your hand. I just need a screw.
Yeah.
It's way easier with gloves on.
It's just a little grip on the end. Ever lost one? As you dropped one on the floor.
It's in my hand.
Don't worry, we cleaned them.
Listen, thick thighs save lives, and mine save screws. So, all right, put this one down then. They do. They don't hurt. My dad calls all of his daughters thunder thighs, so it's fine.
Oh my gosh, don't call him out on national television like this.
He's probably
Our-
He is
watching.
probably watching.
Our
He's one of the
nine,
nine-
our
he's one of the
9
nine
viewers.
watching. Yeah, but a heart just popped up as I said
guarantee
that's
it's
my
yours.
dad. My dad's like, "Yep, that's my girl."
Yeah, that's I put a screw in this one already.
Oh, thanks.
I'm trying to be helpful. So, in surgery, implants are
You're
in,
asleep during this part.
abutments have been placed, and Tiffany's placing the scan bodies on those abutments, just like we're doing right now.
Are you purposely avoiding number 4?
No, is that the
Number
one?
4 is my favorite.
Is that the one I messed up?
Yeah, number 4 is the one that got nicked during surgery one
You want
time.
me to avoid number 4?
No, I love number 4.
Oh,
Well, that's number 9.
these little scan bodies, you guys, I can't make this up.
They're stupid expensive.
I hope Micron Mapper is watching right now.
Sin 360 is watching.
SAN 360, the supplier, because what they're charging for these is absurd.
It's a piece of plastic.
It's like $3,000 for a set of these.
3,500.
Oh my
something like
gosh!
that. The new ones are a little bit cheaper,
So
but the new
when-
ones have a
When
different.
Dr. Emmett nicked that one with his handpiece one
Dr.
day,
Dr. Emmett nicked
That-
poor little number 4.
you can't
So
see
you can
it.
see it.
You can't even see it.
See the little nick right in the 4?
Yeah, there's like
and
one
he
rule
just
with
kept
these.
he just kept working.
They're like,
So
you're
number
just
4.
don't ever hit them with a handpiece. Don't ever alter their shape. Well,
Oh yeah, lots of
I've definitely messed with these a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, we
what
don't
are,
even- we don't
what
even
are
use
some of
them.
the challenges when you're putting these in on a patient during surgery?
We don't do any gross bone removal. Gross meaning like a lot. We don't do a lot of bone removal. So that's why I need.
Oh, that's what I needed.
Yep,
Those-
hold up.
okay.
So sometimes the implant's down and then the abutment's down, and there'll be like a little ledge of bone right around the abutment,
like
which is
real
what you
small.
want. But because of how these are shaped, it doesn't always sit perfectly down. So sometimes Dr. Emett, he does stay in the room for this part because I need him to adjust that bone just right around the abutment.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny
And the
little
other thing
bit.
is the patient has teeth still.
There will still be some
some.
teeth in there. Yeah. So sometimes the implant is really close to that tooth because that tooth's not stained. That tooth is going to be
It's going to be
removed.
extracted eventually.
Yeah. But so the scan body doesn't want to sit. Sometimes they're up against the teeth, that sort of a thing. But we've got really, really nice workarounds for
Yeah.
it. So
Mia Huff said this is like a cooking show. today.
yes. Just call me Julia Child.
Like a- Oh, hi Tricia.
It's like just call me Julia Child. Okay, so that's fine. It's just like that. This is the Micron Mapper. It has a ridiculously bright light. So I'm not going to.
It looks like some sort of like a
it
Star Trek gun.
like a
Stormtrooper.
Star Wars.
Like a stormtrooper weapon.
Do you know stormtroopers are on Star Wars?
No,
not Star
don't
Trek?
don't call me out like that in front of my
Now
friends.
we're going to dress up as stormtroopers. So
Oh my gosh.
I've got down here where the implants are.
Wait, you can
how
scan
many
it
they're
first.
gonna
You get a micro map first. Scan it first.
I Micron map first.
Never mind. Micro map first.
He's not in the room.
Okay.
Okay. When you turn on the really bright light, I'll just hold my hand in front of it. It's a very,
Shut it to the
very,
camera,
very,
see what it
very
does.
bright light. It'll blind everything.
Watch your eyes, Bailey.
Hold
I
on.
want to do that.
No, what if they have epilepsy?
It's through a computer.
I didn't do it. It's a very, very, very bright
Yeah,
light.
it's very bright.
Okay. If you can see the screen though, we're going to scan these and it's going to go really fast. Oh, it's not loud enough.
Here, I'll hold this. You turn it up. I think that's important.
You got to hear the cheering. You got to hear the cheering.
The screen.
Don't
Okay.
Okay. We're going to scan this. It's going to go really fast.
That's when you clap. Everybody at home right now, in your cars, wherever you're watching from, that's when you're supposed to clap.
But if you can see this, look at how beautiful that arch is. It will also tell you which implants are the most divergent from each other, which doesn't matter a ton
No,
with
that's
what
not
we're
what we
doing. But sometimes we'll get done with this scan and we'll look at it. Amelia that comes in and helps me with the scans, she'll look at it. Sometimes her and I will be like, we're gonna have to switch that above it.
Yeah.
So that's what happened on Wednesday. We both looked at it. We're like, oh, and then sure enough, we had to switch it.
So now we can take
that-
that file.
Yes,
it's
that file
digitized,
Get sent to
and it will show the lab the exact placement of every implant in relationship to the bone,
Yes.
the soft tissue, in relationship to all the other implants.
Yes.
And the whole point of this technology is it creates what's called passivity, passive fit. So that the bridge now will fit exactly down on those
On the
implants.
implants and on the yes.
All right.
Okay.
So we use
Now
big words too for
we
all
gotta
the big word
Figure
nerds.
out a way to get the computer to show this computer because it's just a really bright. Let me try doing this.
that worked.
That worked out.
That worked
great.
out.
Okay. So now this is the soft tissue scan that you've already had done in the office before, but now you're asleep and we are scanning your implants. So there's going to be a little tiny screen right on there. I wish we could zoom on that camera.
Here, wait. I can move it closer. I'll hold it. No.
It'll be shaky.
Oh,
Just bring
yeah.
this closer.
Even just doing that may be shaky. Well, that's good.
Okay. I don't need to see it.
Okay.
And then we're going to scan you. And you can see that little guy down in the corner.
Wait, I want them to see what you're doing in your hand too. So this is our scanner is called a Trios
Trios 5.
5, and it's a wireless scanner. So it is now recording the location of all of these scan bodies, but it's also recording all of the soft tissue in the patient's mouth. It'll even record hard tissue.
Makes is very important.
Yeah, don't bite your tongue off, Tiff.
Oh, I normally have a mask on. You normally can't see that I stick my tongue out,
You can't be responsible for that then, right?
but I stick my tongue out. Okay, it's doing a little overlap because I don't have hard tissue. But it will take the entire scan and then we will send the scan. Yeah, it's going to be weird because it doesn't want to scan this, but because
It's all pure white.
yeah, it's all white. So
Yeah.
then they take that scan, they take the other Micron scan, and they mesh them together, and then they will send us the file. Bailey, will you have me the temporary that's on my desk?
So we've just done all of this to completely
Yes.
avoid
Yes.
any impression material
Yes.
and any other weird
Turn us back.
workarounds.
Turn us back to
Let's see if we get back over
include
here.
Dr. Emmet. But they'll send, and it will have all the holes
Here, I got the black
exactly.
thing behind it.
Exactly where those implants are. So now when Dr. Emmet during surgery puts that in the patient's mouth, it goes right down on the abutments and those little holes are already there for the tiny little screws.
Yeah, and then there's little screws now that hold that bridge onto the implant
Yes.
via an abutment.
Yes.
All right,
Implant, abutment, prosthetic screw.
very good.
Yes.
That's it.
And the prosthetic screws are silver.
So when else will a
They're hard to
patient?
see sometimes.
When else would a patient see all the scanning stuff?
Yes. So as the patient, you will not remember your surgery scans. Obviously, you're asleep.
Yeah.
You'll come back at your 4-month healing check appointment take the temporaries out. And when we talk about doing more scans and measurements that day, we're going to repeat this exact process.
Right.
So that's the first time the patient will see the little micron mapper scan bodies. I always start on the lower when I do those because patients have this thing called a tongue that really wants to be involved with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
So curious.
So I always start on the lower. I used to have to put in a like a cheek retractor and all of that when we very first started doing this. I don't even do that anymore. I don't need it. That's fine. I take a book out of Dr. Locke's page out of Dr. Locke's book, and I just use my green retractors.
Your green retractors?
Yeah, I just keep them. Keep
that
everything
just
out of the
means
way.
the glove.
Yeah, just my fingers. But we so I'll scan the lower. Same thing. Start with the micron. It'll do my little ta-da. Dr. Emett will clap from down the hall. We'll do the soft tissue scan, and then I move those scan bodies from the lower to the top. Repeat the process.
Yeah.
Take those out and put the teeth back in.
That's right. So the patient will see the scanner at their smile design session.
Yes.
They will not see micromapper. There's no implants yet.
On the cart, but you don't really know what
it's
it's
not used
for.
on them.
Yeah.
Then during surgery, we use that equipment and technology to get their first set of bridges.
Yes.
And then at their 4-month appointment, we use that technology again. So they'll get to be part of the scan, the micromapper.
Yes. And then at your finals delivery, I will scan one more time just with the trios, just with the soft tissue scan, because that's how we're going to send that scan to the lab one more time, and they're going to create a custom night guard based on where your finals are. So no more boil and bite night guard.
Yeah.
It's now a custom.
That's like a nice custom one.
Yeah.
So this technology completely bypasses impression material, impression trays, bite registration. And in my opinion, this is what made it so that we can actually do full mouth reconstruction predictably.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if Dr. Locke is still watching. I hope not, because that would be such a waste of his time. He's my mentor for 3-on-6. So he doesn't need to watch me talk about 3-on-6. But when he first started doing 3-on-6 8 years ago, this technology didn't exist in the way that it does today.
Yeah.
So it was clunky. There's all these workarounds. It was hours and hours of figuring things out. Cement retained bridges.
You couldn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we were super fortunate because when we came into this a little over 2 years ago,
the technology was
there.
Yeah, it caught up. But even from when we started 2 years ago, the designs have gotten better.
Oh yeah.
Because
things are advancing still continually.
Yeah, every surgery, it's almost like it's getting just a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better.
My patient this week that had surgery, I put his teeth together at the end of surgery, and his bite was perfect. Like you'd been adjusting it for hours. Perfect. It was perfect. I made one smidge of an adjustment on both sides, almost just for me. Because I'm like, wow, how did I not have to adjust a single thing?
Yeah.
But the technology just keeps getting better and better and better and more predictable.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So that's one of the ways we're able to do a 3-on-6 surgery so that you can wake up with teeth and keep the surgery time as short as possible. We tell people all the time, we get this question a lot. How long is surgery?
As long as it needs to be.
Yeah. And my answer is as long as it needs to be. It's your day. You're the only patient I'm seeing that day. It'll take as long as it needs to. Oh, SIN 360 just joined my live. No, dude. Okay. What's up,
That's
SIN?
awesome.
Oh, crap.
I need new scan bodies.
You're on Instagram.
These guys right here. I need more of these.
So
we definitely didn't adjust any.
What was I saying?
The technology.
Oh no, there's something else I was saying about
We're
that.
talking about the bite and how everything was perfect. Surgery takes as long as it takes.
Oh, surgery time. So
now they know what my job actually is. It's just
thank you. Our surgery time this week, my hands-on surgical time for full mouth reconstruction, upper and lower, was just about 5 hours.
5 hours and 9 minutes.
Yeah, 5 hours and 9 minutes. Now sometimes that can be a little bit longer, but the point of what I'm saying is technology, as it advances and gets better and more consistent, it's making it so that we can do shorter treatment times, shorter sedation times.
Keep the patient asleep well.
All of these things are good things in overall patient care, and it's all because of technology. So that's nice to go to sleep in the morning, wake up 5.5 hours later with teeth in your mouth. And I'm so glad that SIN just joined.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For those of you who don't know, SIN 360 is the manufacturer of the Micron Mapper. And I'm a huge Micron Mapper fan. We've been with Micron Mapper now for 2 years.
We've never done a case without it.
Never done it without it. But at the beginning of this,
150, we've never done a case without it.
at the beginning of this, we called you guys out because we were giving you a hard time for how expensive your scan bodies are and how I have the new Snap-on ones and I've never used them even once. So
I think that's important. Everything that we just showed you as far as the laptop and the 2 different types of scanners cost more than my car.
I mean,
The technology is very,
the
very,
Micron
very
Mapper
expensive,
scanner right now is like $25,000.
which is cheaper than what we bought it for.
Well,
We bought it for
I don't even know anymore.
28.
I don't know, because what if they like look at my account like, no, he paid $27,403. I don't know.
Daisy will pull the Daisy will walk in and be like, "Here's the purchase order."
So because of the scan,
Yep.
the soft tissue scan with
The
Trios
pre-scan,
and Micron,
Yep.
that's how we can get your teeth to fit perfect every time. And knock on wood, I hear horror stories, not horror stories, but challenges from offices are like, oh, my bridge doesn't fit, or I couldn't get it to go down all the way, or we had
to adjust all this.
had a bridge made and I sat in the ground on it forever and I couldn't. I'm in the middle of surgery and we had to cut the bridge and hook down separate pieces and try to glue it back together and all this weird stuff. I have never one single time had a bridge not fit passively.
Yeah.
So that's a huge thing for you guys up there at SAN 360 and your Micron Mapper.
And our designers.
And our designers, right?
Designers are
I've
awesome.
never had a bridge not have passive fit.
It's always
really
really
cool.
cool when we put it down and it's like exactly perfect. Like, yep,
That was
let's
it.
go.
Let's
that
go.
was Wednesday.
Yeah.
The upper just
So true.
I was like,
Me
let's
and
go.
Huff would like to know, have the scanners ever not worked to make the teeth the same day?
Let's talk about this. Guys,
Have they ever not worked to make the teeth the same day? No.
yeah, I have
Not in our office.
in a box. Is this a true story or not?
He has so many backups.
We're double redundant on everything.
Yeah.
So let's say that my scanner one day didn't work for some reason. Maybe the battery didn't work.
We have another one.
I have a brand new one. I should open it. But we've had it for 6 months. We've never had to open it. I bought it
Not gonna put it yet.
purely for redundancy.
We have 2 printers,
2 printers,
We
2
have 2
scanners,
scanners. Yeah, we have
2 people.
2 people.
So Mia, we've never had that happen.
Yeah.
And it's a fear of mine because I'm so strategically planned out all the time and want everything to go.
We've had times when the designer calls and says these aren't lining up. Will you guys rescan? And we've rescanned, but not the scanner. That usually is like there was a little bit of spit or other things.
Blood,
that
you
are
can just
red.
say it. Blood and saliva in their mouth. So
So it just distorted the scan a little bit. But the scanners themselves have always worked.
But that's because
perfect.
you're good at it. Because there's been times where I get anxiety out in the hall. The reason I started clapping when they got finished was because I would have anxiety listening to that noise, click, 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 the whole time. And I'm like, oh, please just finish. Please finish. And I know there's some really challenging scans sometimes, but you're really good at it. You're really fast.
It's interesting on a 3-on-6 because you usually have implant, and then 2 kind of closer together on either side here.
Uh-huh.
That's where you get your 6 from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Uh-huh.
And these 2 here are
Right next to each other
sometimes they overlap a little bit as far as the scan bodies. So you have to like learn like which position the scan body to be in. And sometimes I'm like holding the scanner like this. And sometimes I wish we had Amelia just sitting back here. I'll be like scanning and I'm looking in the mouth a lot of the times and Amelia is watching the screen and she'll go, "Don't breathe." And I'm like,
because it's so close, and then it gets the image.
mm-hmm.
Another thing that's worth talking about is we just showed a traditional 3-on-6, but a few weeks ago, month and a half ago, whatever, we did a whole episode about the 3-on-6 plus. 3-on-6 plus means there's 8 implants.
Those are fun.
So that actually makes the scanning portion significantly more challenging. Now there's implants further back. She's got to scan further back. She's got to get the technology to work for the back, but it's still predictable and much easier than the alternative.
Yes.
So I'm getting a note from Bailey that it's we're about halfway through, or even over halfway through. So again, real quick, I'm Dr. Emett. in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're a 3-on-6 dedicated office. That's all we do here.
What's our office called?
All Out Dental.
That's right. All Out Dental.
All Out Dental. Thanks.
I guess
So,
if they look up Dr. Emett,
she wanted me to hold this up. If you don't follow us, you should follow us because Tiffany and I are so funny and we make videos every day.
Is so funny.
Yeah, so we make fun videos every day and we put stuff out there, but mostly it's education. Our goal is always to provide education about full mouth reconstruction, specifically 3-on-6, because we find all the time people don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You hear about full mouth, you think all on X. In a matter of time, and I hope sooner than later, you'll hear full mouth and think 3-on-6. There is an alternative to all on X. It's 3-on-6. You get to keep your gums. It's better. I promise you it's better.
What number should they call if they want to contact you?
They should call 702-710-9006.
Yeah, we'd love to see you here in Las Vegas. Okay, so that's who we are. That's a shameless plug again. Okay, so guys,
Super shameless.
what I want to do is open
It's our
up.
live event. We can say
We do what we want,
right?
I want to open up the rest of the live to talk about the questions that you have. So
there's a couple.
if you're watching, we want you to ask questions. You can ask it about the technology. You can ask about surgery. Maybe you have surgery coming up. Maybe you've already had surgery. We'll talk about all of it. We do have a list of questions that she's been compiling already. So we'll go over these.
Mia says Buzz Lightyear guns from Disneyland. 100%.
That's exactly what it looks like.
It just doesn't have the bubbles, but
Let's see, how do we
100%
scroll down on
that's
that?
what it is. And then
Technology's crazy. Yeah, it is. Oh, sweet.
we may or may not know Cody.
Have the scanners ever not work? Oh, we already handled that one.
Yeah,
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Any
so
others on?
let's go over some questions we already have submitted. You don't do impressions anymore? Question mark.
Not goopy impressions.
I mean, technically
not
this is an
alphabet
impression.
Yeah, it's a digital impression.
Digital.
I love when I talk to patients about it on their Smile Design Day. I'm like, hey, we're gonna do an impression with this. And they're like, really? I'm like, yep. And they're like, okay, no more goopy. I'm like, no. I said, if I had to do a goopy impression right now, I'd have to go look up a video on how to do it because I haven't done one for
I can't do
10
it either.
years.
Oh, what is a scan? We've already talked about that.
There's 2 different types.
So soft tissue scan, micromapper scan. We
Yep.
talked about that.
Yep.
Show them the model. What does the scan show? So let's be specific about that. It's a good question.
So the
What-
soft
yeah.
tissue scan shows the teeth.
We say that word a lot. And in our world, I think we all understand what it means.
Yeah.
As a patient, when you say soft tissue, what do you mean specifically?
I am scanning with this, and I am scanning your teeth and your gums.
The teeth aren't soft, teeth are hard.
Yeah, but it's still a soft tissue scan.
Yeah, we just call it a soft tissue scan, don't we? But it's capturing like a full impression of
It's
in your
actually
mouth.
an intraoral scan.
Yeah,
It's an iOS. It's technically, but when you type iOS, it automatically does little I, big O, big S, and it makes me mad. I'm like, go away, Apple. This existed before you.
Yeah, intraoral scan.
Intraoral.
So it's taking a complete picture and digitizing a complete rendering of everything in your mouth, including soft tissue.
and it makes it possible for me to hit submit, and the lab gets it 2 minutes later.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Now we're not shipping your impression material across the country for it to get distorted in the UPS's care. So
I think we had a patient here this week, maybe last week, might have been last week, I don't remember, who has dentures on top and bottom.
Mhm.
And so while she was here, not only did I scan inside her mouth, I also scanned her dentures, because the lab will actually take the denture scans and take their own measurements off of that, as far as like how much space is here, and a bunch of different stuff. And way long time ago, you literally would mail the dentures to the lab so they could put them on their machine. And yeah.
crazy.
I was like, no, I don't want your dentures. You can take them home.
To prove that this is a live event, we're going to answer the live question
I think we
next.
should hold up and
She's going to ask, are temps 3D printed? Yes, they are printed on in my office, we use what's called a Sprint Ray Pro 2. And that is a set of temporaries that was printed on my printer.
I actually know who our
Whose
patient.
they are.
Yeah, she's been in finals for like a year, but it makes me smile every time I see him.
They are printed out of a ceramic reinforced resin. And the
Really strong plastic.
yeah, it's really strong plastic. The the supplier Sprint Ray continually is making that stronger and better. They're improving the processes, so now it prints even faster than it used to.
Yeah.
It cures even faster than it used to.
Which is one reason
Oh,
why
I skipped Kay's question. I'll go back to it.
which is one reason why our surgery times have been cut down, is because of Sprint Ray's new.
They call it
because
plaid
They
mode.
call it plaid mode, and
But
we just call it speed mode because
Yeah.
it literally
printing in
it
about half the
prints-
time.
Yeah, it prints so much faster, which is nice.
Yeah. So yes, our temps 3D printed. Yes. What type of material? Oh, I didn't even read it. I just answered what it was.
Real strong
Ceramic
plastic.
reinforced resin. Really strong plastic. Okay. Then
Kay asked.
Kay asked, how is bone loss evaluated and handled? Okay, this is a very good question. I'm going to read the next part just to make sure I'm not missing something. How much is too much? And do you do zygomatic implants? So how is bone evaluated and bone loss evaluated? The
Very
way
good
it's evaluated is with images. I can oftentimes look in someone's mouth. If they have severe bone loss, you can tell they have it, but it's really verified and evaluated by your panoramic image and your CBCT image.
Yes.
We can then use those two images to determine where the bone is in your mouth that you have available for implants to go into. So what's been interesting is your next question is, do you do zygomatic implants? I can tell you I've taken the course and I've never once placed a single zygomatic implant.
They're gnarly.
Explain to people what a zygomatic implant is.
Okay.
It's an implant that's about that long, and it taps into this bone right
Yeah,
here.
this bone right underneath your eye. Everybody touch up here underneath your eye. This is your zygomatic arch. There's a good, nice, solid chunk of bone right here. So we can put a really long implant in that will go in your mouth and into that bone. Now, I have had a patient in the past who I referred to someone who does zygomatic implants.
We have, in all the time that we've done this, we've had 2 patients
Total.
that
Out
were
of
not,
hundreds, you guys.
yeah, that were not candidates for a 3-on-6 on the upper arch because
Yeah.
of bone loss. They were still a candidate for a 3-on-6 on the lower
Yeah.
arch, just not on the upper arch.
But
Zygomatic implants are gnarly.
they're pretty, yeah. But most of the time,
They're gnarly.
by far most of the time, we can use planned surgery to not need zygomatic implants.
Or sinus lifts or
Yeah,
lots of stuff.
we can do
Yeah.
lots of tricky stuff and avoid having a zygomatic implant.
We have more patients that were told they did not have enough bone for implants
True.
that are now in a 3-on-6.
In a beautiful 3-on-6,
Gorgeous
they were
3-on-6.
told they couldn't
Yeah.
even have one.
Than patients who weren't a candidate. We have 30 patients that were told they didn't have, or probably more,
Yeah.
that were told you don't have enough bone.
Or you need zygomatics.
Or you need zygomatics, or you need sinus
And
lifts.
fast
or you
forward
need-
6 months later, no sinus lifts,
No
no
sinus
zygomatics,
lifts.
and they have
Yeah.
a beautiful 3-on-6.
Yeah.
So we evaluate it with x-rays. Now everybody's case is unique and different. Because as soon as I say, okay, 98% of patients, or I tell you some number, don't need zygomatics, and I'm going to look at your x-ray and be like, oh,
You need
you're
zygomatics.
one of the people who do.
You're one of the 2%.
But I wish Dr. Locke were still on the call because he could verify this. So you're not hearing it just from one provider, but I promise you, we get that at least monthly, weekly. Patients were told they need zygomatic implants, and we can avoid them by strategically planning the implant
You
placements
guys,
and a guided surgery.
You guys did the zygomatic course together.
Right.
And it was, if you ever want to see just 2 people completely nerd out, just put Dr. Emett and Dr. Locke in a room and just be like, hey,
We had a good time.
discuss soft tissue. And then just they're so,
We had a good time.
so fun.
So,
fun.
as a side note, real quick, one of the more prolific full mouth reconstruction experts that I follow, I would argue is one of the pioneers of, not pioneer, very renowned for zygomatic implants.
Mhm.
He recently has said, let's do everything we can to avoid zygomatic implants. If a regular implant fails or it needs a revision down the road, right? 15, 20, 30 years down the road, there's still other things we can do potentially. Then we can consider zygomatic. Then we can consider these more not advanced. What would the right word be?
Aggressive.
Aggressive. That's a good word. More aggressive alternatives. But the methodology and the mindset that I subscribe to is let's be as conservative as possible. And if we don't need a zygomatic, let's not use a zygomatic.
And when a zygomatic goes bad, it goes really bad.
And that's the thing. If the zygomatic implant fails, that's a pretty big problem. So that's pretty high up there, right here by your eye. I like implants down here by your teeth, not up here by your eyes.
Right by your
So, all right. Okay. I hope that helped. Hope I didn't make you more confused. Okay. Back to the other list of questions.
Okay, call the office.
Yep. Okay, call
Call
and let's
the
have a
office and get a
consultation. We'd be happy to help you. Good catch. Okay. How do you get the scans to the lab in Utah?
Hit send.
Hit send.
Or sometimes I forget to hit send, and then they message me. Go, are you guys sending
You
scans?
guys still sending scans?
And I go, yes, please hold.
How do you use scans to plan my treatment? We've already talked about that. What is a scan body? Showed you those. How or can I feel when you put the scan body? Oh, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Can I feel when you put the scan body in? Obviously, when you're asleep for surgery, you don't feel any of that. But at your 4-month appointment,
Typically not.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically not. So gum tissue is really elasticy. So the second we take your temporaries out, your soft tissue kind of relaxes up around that abutment. So if I look down and I see that you have some soft tissue that's like really wanting to
tight
just,
right up around it.
I'll tell you, this might pinch just a little bit. I promise it'll go away in just a few seconds.
Yeah.
Because it always does. I can think of one patient on her upper left, implant number 11. She had really robust tissue right there. So I actually left the scan body there while I was waiting for the upper bridge to get cleaned.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that bridge came back in, I took the scan body out and put the bridge right back in because I didn't want to, because I already had pinched her a little bit. But I'm trying to think. I've probably only had you put topical anesthetic on
less than a handful
3 patients
in years. Yeah.
I can actually think of who they are. So 3.
Yeah. So no, having the scan bodies
Not
placed
enough.
at your 4-month appointment, it's generally not painful at all.
Mhm.
It's not like that.
Nope.
Okay,
Easy.
thank you. I now officially love you. We love you too, Kay. All right.
I love them. Thank you. Love us.
What scan body can I throw in?
Am I awake for my scan?
Yeah.
We've talked about that. You're awake for the first scan. You're asleep for the next 2 scans. You're awake for all the scans after that.
Okay.
But it's not painful.
How many scans do you take?
It depends. Let's see.
So you want to count them total?
Smile design. Surgery, upper and lower. I'll count them as 2.
Okay.
4-month upper and lower.
Night guard.
Night guard, upper and lower.
7.
But only really like
5.
5. Yeah.
So a handful. Good news. They're not
That's
painful.
Just so you know.
So
Not
yeah,
Star Wars.
you don't need that many of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 10 minutes left. 9 minutes left. We're about out of the questions that you compiled for us. Is there any questions on Instagram?
When you do the scan, are you just scanning their gums once all their teeth are out, or do the scan bodies have to be in?
The scan bodies do have to be in, but the whole reason for the intraoral scan with the little wand, with this little guy, is to capture your soft tissue. So that when Dr. Emett sits down and talks to the lab about what he wants changed on your next set of temporaries, he knows where he wants the gum, where the teeth need to tuck a little bit further down into the gums and things like that.
Yeah, let's talk about why we take another scan. Because during healing, you get your first set of teeth and your gums are going to heal. And we try to predict where it's going to happen. I want it to be as predictable as possible, but I can't.
Still the human body.
Yeah,
It's still
it's going
does
to heal.
what it does.
And as you heal, your gums always heal onto the bone. So we can get some gaps underneath the bridges and some places
Totally
where,
normal.
yeah, it's totally normal.
Totally normal.
We can just get some places where the bridge isn't touching all the way down into your gums, but that's your healing set. So when we scan it and we merge these 2 things together with your new scan, we can see where your final position of your tissue is. So your next bridge that I make can tuck all the way down into your gums, all the way across on your top and the bottom.
Yes. So I've taken scans of soft tissue with the scan bodies out.
Yeah. I'm going to yawn and it's not because I'm falling asleep. I don't know why.
But that
Right.
was for a completely different reason. We were looking at, we were just looking at the soft tissue. It was a complete, it wasn't
It was something
even,
different.
yeah, it wasn't even. So no, the scan bodies do have to be there. That's the only way they can take the micron and the soft tissue scan and overlay them is with those scan
Yeah,
bodies.
so I want your bridge to fit into those soft tissue places.
What's the best way to get your gums to heal after surgery?
Follow the rules.
Repeat the questions in case people can't hear it. So best way
Okay,
to
best
get
way
your
to get your
gums to
gums
heal.
to heal
After
after
surgery.
surgery.
So there's the acute healing time. Let's just call that the first week.
Mhm. When you've got the most inflammation and
Yeah. What do we give every single patient?
your cell phone number and Stella Life.
No, see, what's the other thing? They all have my cell phone number. No, we
Yes.
give we do give that. But
Yes,
every
Stella
patient
Life.
also gets a product called Stella Life. We've been using that for a
If
couple
they
of
jump
years.
on now, that would
If
be
Stella Life
awesome.
joins my lab,
Come on, Stella.
Stella Life is some plant-based cooling gel
Mhm.
and a
Or
product.
mouth rinse.
Yeah, mouth rinse. And
Yeah.
it goes on your gums and it provides kind of a cooling effect, but I promise you, I wouldn't have believed it unless I've seen it for the last 2 years.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
It just makes your gums heal and makes it more comfortable. So we give all our
Helps with
patients
the
Stella Life.
inflammation, kind of just calms down the inflammation. It helps keep your stitches soft as well.
Yeah, which can be a
And
big deal.
Their whole, now you're all gonna get Stella Life ads on social media, just FYI.
Sorry.
I get them all the time. But I had a canker sore on the inside of my cheek like a month ago. And I was like, I'm just gonna put this on. And it was like 2 days, it was gone. And I was like, this stuff's awesome. So yeah, I'm a huge, huge cheerleader.
The
for
Stella Life helps. Keeping your gums clean makes a big difference.
Using
So
your water pick after 2 weeks after
Yeah,
surgery.
you're gonna start the day of surgery. You can go home and you can brush your teeth
And your gums.
and your tongue, and you can brush lightly on your gums.
With the ultra
Yeah, we
soft
give you a
toothbrush.
really soft toothbrush, like crazy soft bristles. You
Yeah.
use that for 2 weeks. Then in 2 weeks, you switch to the more firm, still soft bristled brush, and you also begin to use your water pick. And gums respond to stimulation. So as you begin to use your water pick, your gums will become more taut, more rigid, and healthier
Yes.
as you're keeping them clean. In fact, patients all the time will say, just even in general dentistry, oh, I stopped flossing or I don't floss there because my gums bleed. Ironically, if you'll go floss really aggressively there for a couple of weeks, your gums will most of the time stop bleeding.
And there's things to avoid. I don't know when hydrogen peroxide became
Why
something
did that
we put
become
in
a
our
thing,
mouth.
guys?
Please don't put hydrogen peroxide in your mouth ever.
They
Ever,
start
ever,
going,
ever,
oh, my mom has me rinse with hydrogen peroxide.
ever. It,
Oh,
it
stop doing that.
burns. There's a reason why you put it on an open wound. Don't put it in your mouth on your
Yeah, that's
little
weird.
mucosa of your gums.
Trisha said JMO swears by that. I've
Yeah.
given somebody a nickname that's sticking in
JMO
the
does
chats.
swear by Stella. JMO's not on here today,
Gina loves
actually.
Stella.
Yeah,
Yeah,
JMO
where's
loves Stella. JMO should become.
JMO is an existing patient that.
JMO's in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
JMO's not on the live. because
She's
JMO's
very
in Salt
vocal
Lake.
on these lives and on social media. So yeah, you're right. She has talked about Stella
Yeah,
Life quite a
she
bit.
loves Stella Life.
How long does 3-on-6 teeth last?
I think we're talking about finals.
Yeah.
Shay, I would assume we're talking about.
So
finals.
Shay, my expectation is the rest of your life. They are made out of zirconia. I've been working with zirconia since early 2000. It has taken over all of dentistry. The material is incredibly strong, incredibly resilient, and long lasting.
Yes.
We've been using zirconia in dentistry total, not me, but since the 50s, when it was beginning doing some research into if zirconia was a viable restorative material. And many of those original restorations have outlasted. I mean, I expect it to outlast my practice. I think it'll outlast my patients. Zirconia is very, very durable. You'll find that as a very universal thing in dentistry, that almost all full mouth reconstruction, even single unit crowns are zirconia now, or zirconia based. So the expectation is that my bestie, the expectation is that they can outlast your life, and that's what we want.
You just got to remember it's proper home care, proper maintenance, maintains your implants and maintains your bridges. So.
Shay said, oh, this is about our last question, fam. We're about done here. Shay said, how long does it take for your mouth to get used to them after not having any teeth? This is crazy.
Yeah, so this is kind of a fun
So we have patients all the time who have dentures and don't wear them.
Yeah.
Because they're so terrible. They don't fit at all.
like a flip flop in your mouth.
Yeah. They'll come in and they'll say, I want to get 3-on-6. I have dentures. Sometimes they don't even know where their dentures are. Like they have to go and find
Yeah,
them.
we've had that happen.
So these patients
Sometimes.
may be in a similar situation where they don't actually, they might have dentures, but don't have any teeth. And within a few days, they're like, it feels natural. It feels like my normal teeth.
We had a patient from California here earlier this week.
That's
and
right.
He said, it's so crazy to me. He's been in his final 6-ish months.
Yeah.
6-ish months.
Yeah.
He goes, it's crazy because I wake up at night. I brush, I water pick, I go to sleep. It's not a big deal. He goes, but for some reason in the morning, I always start to try to take my upper teeth out while he's still kind of groggy. And he goes,
Yeah.
Don't
Because he had
do that
dentures
anymore,
for like
'cause he had
20 years.
40 years. He
Yeah.
had dentures for a long time. Like, he got dentures in his early 20s.
So
yeah,
we would expect, Shay, that they feel really natural really quickly.
Mhm.
And it feels so good to have them be permanent and strong.
solid, not moving around like
Right.
a denture.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can bite into
Yeah.
food, and that muscle memory changes really fast, and the soft tissue adapts, and your
you can
joints.
feel the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, it feels amazing. So the patients say.
Yeah.
All right. Shay said, thank you. You're welcome, Shay. Hey guys, that will be the end of our live event today. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, I'm Dr. Emett in Las Vegas, Nevada at All Out Dental. I'm going to hold up the sign. I'm bad at self-promotion. So here we go. If you don't follow us yet, you should follow us. We make funny videos and educational videos.
What can they follow us on though?
Oh,
On
all of these
Instagram,
pictures.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Reddit.
Yeah. So we'd love to, let's see. Trisha says, I'll be calling soon.
Heck yeah.
What number should she call?
702-710-9006.
Operators are standing by.
Not
That's
today,
not
'cause it's
true.
Friday,
We're
so
closed on
they're
Fridays, but
last few lives ago, I was like 470. I almost started giving them my cell phone number. I'm like,
that would have been funny.
"You can call me,
But
I
if
don't
you ever
know."
call the office, just leave a voicemail, and the only person that will ever call you back is somebody who's educated on 3-on-6. So it'll be Daisy or Amelia, and they will be able to answer all your questions and get you scheduled. So guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us, like us on all those platforms. And if you have questions you want answered, send them to us because we're happy to answer those questions every week. Thanks, guys.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.
Bye.
Not yet. Hold on.